Right at our top, we have some exclusive report for you. The Indian Navy, which is already grappling with the losses of INS Sindhurakshak and INS Sindhuratna in a year's time, is now facing another major setback. Its only ray of hope, Project 75, that involves the construction of 6 Scorpene submarines, is on the verge of being hit. An exclusive report by Jugal Purohit.
One year, 2 submarine tragedies. Explosion followed by sinking of INS Sindhurakshak, the Navy's biggest peacetime loss. Close on the heels, another disaster, with a fire on board INS Sindhuratna, killing 2 officers and claiming the head of Chief of Naval Staff. Big blows to Navy's submarine arsenal at a time when our adversaries are rapidly expanding their subsurface capabilities. Apart from the Russian Hercules-class submarine on loan and the under-trial Arihant, the Navy operates an ever-aging and depleting fleet of conventional diesel-electric submarine. Worse, the Navy's only ray of hope, Project 75, involving the construction of 6 Scorpene submarines, is on the verge of being hit.
The underwater arm continues to be a spot of bother for the Indian Navy, having allowed the technical know-how of manufacturing submarines in-house to wither away. The Navy and the nation are both paying the price for relying on a foreign vendor, this time around the French firm DCNS, whose inaction is now assuming threatening proportions.
Being built by the Mumbai-based Mazagon Dock Limited, under a transfer of technology contract with French firm DCNS, the shipyard has readied the 6 hulls of the boat. However, critical spares which impact all sections of the first boat and were agreed upon for delivery way back in November 2012 are yet to come. As a result, the shipyard says it is being forced to absorb delays, even indulge in repetitive work.
There have been some reasons because of which the program has got delayed, and this was mainly on account of certain materials which we are not able to order earlier. The last lot of material, which is called MPM, Mazagon Procurement Material, was ordered by us end of 2012, and thereafter the deliveries of those materials have started materializing. There are still some of them are yet to come up to us. So all the hulls of 6 boats have been completed. The outfitting of the first boat is now going on, utilizing the material which has now come to us. Many items have come after we order, many have also not come. Their contractual delivery in many cases have also expired, and we, along with the MOD and Navy, are putting all pressures on DGA, the government component of the French government, and DCNS directly. All pressures are being put on other OEMs which are located in France and Spain. So everybody is putting pressure on them to now give the balance items also. So that is where we are, and the dates are there now with us, the revised timelines for this material which is yet to come. If they come even now what they have promised, we feel that we will still be able to meet the timeline that we have.
Headlines today wrote to DCNS seeking a response to what the shipyard had said. But a bland promise of a detailed response was all we got, despite repeated follow-ups. When Headlines today sought answers from the Defence Minister, he refused to make any comment. However, top sources in the Defence Ministry have said that there is a real possibility of the submarine project taking a further hit, indicating the possibility of a 4th extension to the project, the first boat under which was to arrive by December 2012. Expert opinion firmly fixes the responsibility on the MOD, which has allowed indecision and delay to become the norm.
This is a tragic course of events because the MDL is learning to build submarines all over again. It had earlier already learned to build the HTW submarines, and for some reason, well, not for some reason, but because the Deutschmark became very expensive compared to the rupee, we stopped building the German submarines. Now, even if we could not afford to buy any more submarines from Germany, we should have kept the production line alive by building at least 1 submarine at a time.
Notwithstanding the hurdles mentioned, the first boat is nearing completion, or so the Navy wants us all to believe. However, even as that happens, critical questions pertaining to arming these boats with torpedoes and newer technologies like the AIP systems remain unanswered even as on date. Despite it being the first project to be conceived and executed in over 15 years, this level of poor planning has impacted the Navy in more ways than one and is unacceptable to say the least. With camera person Suman Kansra in New Delhi, Jugal Purohit reporting for Headlines Today.